Hey guys, I'm Manisha Gupta. You've joined us on Moneycontrol, and what a day it has been for the gold bulls, where we have seen a one-way run-up happen in case of the gold prices. On Friday in the Indian markets, gold hit an all-time high at 59,300, and today we're trading at 60,300 and beyond. So every hour after the markets open today, we've been making newer highs for the gold prices. It was in 2020 that we saw 40,000 and 50,000 cross by, and this year it has been 60,000. And in the first quarter itself, will all things pointed out that you could be looking at higher prices going forward from here. So it's an all-time high in gold in the Indian markets, in Dubai, in Australia, in UK. And when you look at the gold in dollar terms, we are trading at 11-month highs above $2,000 per ounce. The all-time high in the dollar terms has been at $2,058 per ounce. So we still are $50 to $60 away from the dollar making an all-time high in case of gold. There are 3 4 reasons on why gold is behaving the way it is. One, you have seen a complete risk aversion in the market. There's a sell-off in the equities, and so there is buying flight to safety in case of commodities, and gold clearly seems to be doing the best of it. You also are looking at the dollar index trading on the lower side below 104, and then the inflation concerns are still on, but the banks are not expected to be chasing it because the banks are busy ensuring that their house is in order. And then with all that fund that is being created by global central banks to ensure that they bail out banks, $2 trillion of liquidity is expected into the markets. And then, with all of this going on, the expectation is that you wouldn't see a very strong, aggressive rate hike from the US Fed when they announce one on Wednesday, that is 22nd of March. So, a 25 basis point has been factored in. If there is status quo, you could be looking at gold prices just surging through, and you could be looking at all time highs coming in yet again for this. The funny thing, though, is that at these higher levels, there are basically no investors in the market because the prices are at all-time highs, with an expectation that after 60,000 done, we are headed towards 61, even 62.50 is what the brokers are working with in the international markets, with the expectation that by the time we are in the month of June, July, or August, we could be looking at prices well north of 2100. So that would be a new time high there as well. For the Indian markets right now, from where we stand, one, we are trading at a discount because people are not buying gold, and jewelers are wanting to make some money in the market. So there's a bit of a discount in the gold prices right now. The second important pattern that we've noticed is that instead of buying, people are actually flooding the market with their old gold, wanting to sell at these higher levels. Nobody's seen 60,000 rupees for 10 grams earlier. So people who've been wanting to sell in the market are choosing this time to walk in. And there are reports that some of the jewelers do not hold that kind of liquidity to buy so much enormous quantities of gold right now. So these have been reportings from Zaveri Bazaar in Mumbai, and some of the markets in Dubai. Jewelers also are experiencing the same difficulty, where too much gold is coming into the market, but they don't have that much money to keep buying that gold. So it is a crazy day when you look at gold and silver, but the opportunity clearly is on the higher side. You find any dips, this is a good buying opportunity. Do not create short sides here is the best advice to give in right now, with the expectation that yes, higher highs in gold is still way more to come before we can see any meaningful correction coming in for this.